Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Rosalind is as smart as she is beautiful. I just wish I...
Excuse me, Doctor.
Well, if it isn't our visitor from the past. Some time ago, we covertly replaced the family patriarch at Warwick Homestead with a synth. He's been field testing a variety of genetically modified seeds that I created. Take this packet of seeds to the Roger Warwick synth. Be careful with these. They represent years of genetic manipulation and enhancement. Hopefully you can manage such a simple task.
Don't patronize me, pencil neck.
Don't forget who you're talking to, Doctor.
I meant no offense, just, well, let's move on. Now listen closely, because this next part is vitally important. When Roger asks how your trip was, tell him some blood bugs chased you halfway across the Commonwealth. That code phrase will identify you as an agent of the Institute. Also, you must be discreet. Do nothing to draw attention to yourself or raise suspicion.
Maybe I should get a secret decoder ring, too.
A secret decoder ring? What a fascinating suggestion. I'll have to look into that. Now hurry on to Warwick Homestead so we can begin the experiment.
Mr. Warwick.
Didn't run into too much trouble coming out here, I hope.
Some blood bugs chased me halfway across the Commonwealth, but I made it.
Yeah, those things can be pretty territorial. Glad they didn't catch you. Since you traveled all this way, how about a quick tour? Right this way, if you please. I'll show you what we've been up to here at the Warwick Homestead. You probably saw the mute fruit on the way in. It's been a real bumper crop. I bought this place about 5 years ago. I admit it was a little impulsive, but I don't regret it a bit.
I just want to trade a few things.
You got the seeds? Good. We'll take those. Listen, I need your help. The whole operation's in danger of being exposed.
And you need me to bail your ass out.
Hey, I'm doing the best I can, but I'm on my own up here. Now, let me give you the details. I think my foreman, Bill Sutton, suspects what I really am. He's been spying on me and having secret conversations with our farmhand, Cedric. Now, he's starting to work on my wife and kids, trying to turn them against me, too.
Your incompetence has jeopardized the entire operation.
They aren't your wife and kids. Don't lose perspective here.
I know that. It's just... It's a habit, I guess. I've gotten used to saying it. Anyway, there's more to it. Cedric's vanished. Bill says he had to visit a sick relative, but I think he went to get help.
Someone must have seen where he went.
I have an idea about that. If Bill's taken June and the kids into his confidence, he might have told them what he's planning. Right now, they're too suspicious to talk to me about it, but they've got no reason to suspect you. Just remember, Bill's got them all pretty scared. It's not gonna be easy.
Sorry, mister, but I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Well, I'm not a stranger. I'm a friend of your father's, and I'm here to help him.
Oh, good. I'm really glad you're here, because I'm scared something bad is gonna happen to my dad. Foreman Bill said Dad's a synth. That's like a robot who looks like a real person. Foreman Bill said he had an idea to take care of our synth problem. He gave Cedric some caps and said in a good neighbor, I wish they would just leave my dad alone.
Toss out the troublemakers. Keep that in mind.
Hey.
Sweet.
Sweet Pip-Boy, brother. You all
I want to
right?
know what you and Bill Sutton are planning.
Yeah? What's it to you?
You don't need to know why. Just trust me when I say it's important.
Friend, I don't know where you're from, but let me tell you something. Here in the Commonwealth, it takes a hell of a lot more to earn a man's trust than just your say-so. Thing is, I don't see how any of this is your goddamn business. Unless maybe Roger put you up to this. Tell you what, though. Maybe we can help each other out. If I've learned anything here, it's that information's got a price. Just like everything else. I got no particular loyalty to Bill Sutton or to Roger Warwick. So make me an offer, and let's see what happens.
A man's life is at stake and you're fishing for a bribe. You're pathetic.
That's just how it is up here. You get used to it.
Then I guess this conversation's over.
You ready to be reasonable now?
You know the score, friend. If you've got the caps, we can talk.
I know you're in a tough situation here, but lives are at stake. Please, help me.
Or perhaps we should use a more forceful method of persuasion.
Bill isn't the only one who's afraid. People all over the Commonwealth are talking about this institute. But maybe you're right. Maybe we are letting that fear get the best of us. Well, truth is, this whole trip was a damn fool idea if you ask me. Bill hands me a fistful of caps and says, go to Good Neighbor. They got all kinds of shady characters there. Find us a mercenary. So I'm supposed to find some contract killer like I know how, and then hire him to take out Roger. First I agreed, but now I'm thinking, the hell with Bill Sutton. I'll just stick around here for a while. Of course, he's probably figured out that I ain't coming back. Might just take matters into his own hands. As frightened as he is, the man's capable of just about anything.
Thank you. A little bit faster tempo to keep you smiling.
One way or another, you're gonna admit what you really are. When you do, everyone will know the real Roger Warwick is dead and gone.
But he's right here, Bill.
Bill, you're insane. Please, I'm begging you. Let's just talk about this.
You! I know you're part of this. You probably killed the real Roger so this thing could take his place.
Put down that gun, Bill.
Not happening, stranger! Who the hell are you, anyway? I'll tell you who you are. You're one of them! You show up out of nowhere, have your secret chat with Roger, and the next thing I see, you're off looking for Cedric! That's right, I figured it out. I know you're up to something, and I ain't gonna trust a word you say!
Whatever action you take here, you'd better be prepared for the consequences.
That goes for both of us. So what do you plan to do, stranger? Are you ready to take a bullet for a synth?
And you? Will you really risk your life to prove an insane theory?
Guess you're about to find out. If that's what you want.
Still in one piece.
Use every resource you can. That's how you survive up here.
You okay?
Yeah, mostly. I thought for sure I was a dead man.
What happened to set him off like that?
Bill was already on edge. But Cedric hadn't come back yet, and then you showed up. I guess he figured his time had run out, and he decided to take things into his own hands. You can tell our mutual friends that I'll get those seeds in the ground and have a report ready soon. In the meantime, you'll be safe out there.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Liam's been trying to teach me robotics. It's more complicated than I thought.
I delivered the seeds.
Good, good. I trust everything went smoothly?
Not sure I'd call it smooth, but it's taken care of.
Good enough, I suppose. Here you are, then. Something to aid in your future missions. Courtesy of the Bioscience Division. That will be all. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Hey.
Sir.
Hey.
Sorry to bother you again, sir. But I'd still like to talk for a moment.
What's on your mind, X6?
Look, I'm not great with words. I'm more comfortable shooting people than talking to them. I'll just say that right up front. But sometimes you have to say what's on your mind because people need to hear it.
It's all right, X6. Whatever's on your mind, you can tell me.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. I'll just lay it out there. I look up to you. Now, before you give me shit about going soft or getting all emotional, just let me finish. All my life, I've always looked up to Father. You already know this. What you didn't know is, I was a lot less sure about you. I followed your orders because I had to, but you seemed, I don't know, unprepared. You looked lost and confused, maybe even scared. I didn't think you could handle this life and the work I do. I figured you'd just slow me down or get in my way.
How about now? Has your opinion improved?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. If I've learned anything since we've been running together, it's this. Holy shit, was I wrong about you. You're as tough and determined as anyone I've met. Maybe more, given all the things that have happened to you and everything you've lost. That's impressive. What I mean is, you have a sort of focus, a will. I think you could accomplish anything that you set your mind to. I'm not only sure that you can handle the task of running the Institute, I think you'll be the best leader we've ever had.
Wow. I'm speechless, X6.
Well, that's a first. Just kidding, sir. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for hearing me out. Now let's get back to work.